All right, we're in the holiday season, and as we are gearing up for the holiday, let's remember to use common sense. Use common sense when you're out in the stores shopping. Okay? Number one, make sure that your car is locked. And if you have one of these little clicker things like I'm holding in my hand operating this video with, that thing could be in your purse or in your pocket, and you can accidentally open up your trunk. So make sure that your car stays locked. Okay? Meaning, secure it. Make sure that you have it secured. Don't let the kids be playing with your keys because they push buttons and they may open your car. If they open your car, it's going to expose all of your belongings to would-be crooks and thieves. Okay? So make sure you are shopping with care. Another thing, if you are shopping at multiple stores, and we all do it when we're shopping, don't go out the mall or out of the store. Let's say you're in a large shopping center. Don't go out to your car and put your stuff, your shopping gifts and things that you purchased. Don't put your purchase, your valuables in the trunk, because someone may see you put them in the trunk and then they may break into your trunk while you are in the store shopping. You know, you've seen people that go in and they'll buy something out of the mall, come back to the car, put it in the car, go back into the mall shopping, come out and do that. Case in point, I'll tell you a true story. Usher Raymond, Usher, the singer. Usher was at Lenox Mall. I shall not forget it. I lived in Atlanta during the time. It's been several years ago, quite a few years ago. And he parked his Porsche out in front of Lenox Mall. And he was shopping. He put some goods in his car, and he went back in the store when he came back out. And you can imagine what kind of goodies they found in Usher's car. I know he had jewelry and some other things. It was way up in the tens of thousands. Okay? And somebody like Usher, that hurt him. Even though 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 is nothing to him, but still, someone breaking into your property and taking things from you, that's a very, very hurtful feeling. I've had it to happen to me before. And it is a feeling of being violated. It's a feeling that someone has just devalued me by breaking into my property and stealing my stuff. Disrespectful, disdain for me, no concern for me, no light, no care in the world for me to break it. And that's what happens when you go, and there's people out there, they are waiting for you. And some of those cars are loaded with values. So again, make sure that your car is locked. First and foremost, don't take things to your car and then go back in and out, making those trips. People are watching you. There are people in the parking lot that are watching you. I was at LA Fitness. I was at LA Fitness in Atlanta, I think it was 2017. And I was driving an Infiniti M45, like that car. And someone, while I was in the gym, I had an iPhone and I carried another phone. And I said, well, I don't need to carry two phones. One was for work and one was for my personal. So I left my work phone in the car and took my personal phone. That work phone was the iPhone. And somebody saw me lock it up in my glove compartment. And somehow they took some puncturing device and punctured the keyhole out. And it opened, and when I came out, all four of my windows were halfway down. And I know I wouldn't go in the gym and leave my windows halfway down, especially with something valuable in my car. But what happened, that was one of the security things. When they broke in the car, it automatically did an override of my alarm system. They went in, my glove compartment was sitting on the floor, on the passenger side. My car had been ransacked. iPhone gone. I learned an invaluable lesson from that. And we won't have to have this discussion again concerning me. And perhaps that may have happened to you. And if it did, write down in the comments how it made you feel. And if there are some tips that you have for the holiday season, And I don't want to share them all. You share some, okay, as it relates to shopping. And we'll do more as it relates to the home. We'll talk about the children. And we just get into all of this stuff. This is a festive time of the year. Everything is great. This is the most wonderful time of the year. We're shopping. We're putting up our trees and ornaments, and we're singing carols. My wife and I, we've been in the holiday spirit since right before Halloween. We've been playing Christmas music. My wife loves Christmas time, and that's all she talks about. And so she's gotten me into the spirit of talking about Christmas. But share some of your thoughts and some of your ideas. Oh, I just thought of another one. We should talk about recipes. My wife loves to. My wife, she's a great baker. She's a great cook. She's good with all of that stuff. I'm a great cook, but I think she got me beat definitely in bakery, because if it's not out of a box at Duncan Hines or Pillsbury, then it's out of my league. But we're going to talk more about that, and we just want to have a community of sharing and caring and building each other up, and just staying in the know. So I look forward to reading the comments. I look forward to responding to the comments. This is a new channel, so I will be responding to these comments for a while. But when it gets too big for me to keep up with all of it, because it is a lot to do these videos, and I'm doing several of them back to back on a daily basis, and I'm posting them regularly, and I still have to do my work because I am a service provider, and so and all of that. So, you know, I get very busy, but I love it because I love being a servant in the community. I love helping people. I love to see people smile. And there is no greater feeling than to know that when I take my rest and lay in my grave, that progenitors have been met to serve thousands of families in generations to come, generation after generation, and to know that I've had a helping hand in making sure that your affairs are in order generationally. That brings me joy. So until next time, take care of yourself and each other. We'll see you soon.